Το γνωρίσαμε πριν 13 χρόνια χάρη στον Γιώργο Λούκο και το Φεστιβάλ Αθηνών. Ο Ντμίτρι Τσερνιακόφ μας είχε καθυλώσει τότε με τον Ιφιγένεια του Τσαϊκόφσκι, μία από τις καλύτερες παραγωγές όπερας που έχουν παρουσιαστεί ποτέ στη χώρα μας. Τώρα ο διάσημος Ρώσος δημιουργός επιστρέφει στην Εθνική Λυρική Σκηνή και σκηνοθετεί δύο λυρικά έργα του Κρίστοφ Βίλιμπαντ Γκλουκ, την Ιφιγένεια Αυλίδι και την Ιφιγένεια Ταύροις, που ανεβαίνουν σε μια ενιαία παράσταση. Πρόκειται για μια διεθνή συμπαραγωγή της Εθνικής Λυρικής Σκηνής με την Εθνική Όπερα του Παρισιού και το φεστιβάλ της Aix-en-Provence, όπου και έκανε την παγκόσμια πρεμιέρα της τον Ιούλιο που μας πέρασε, γνωρίζοντας την αποθέωση. Η παράσταση διακρίθηκε μάλιστα ως η καλύτερη νέα παραγωγή όπερας στα International Opera Awards, που απονεμήθηκαν στο Μόναχο στις 2 Οκτωβρίου. Ο Τσερνιακόφ έχει σκηνοθετήσει παραστάσεις στα μεγαλύτερα λυρικά θέατρα του κόσμου και έχει βραβευθεί επανειλημμένα για τη δουλειά του τα τελευταία 25 χρόνια. Δεν ζει πλέον στη Ρωσία, έχει έδρα του το Βερολίνο. Η σκηνοθετική του προσέγγιση στις δύο κορυφαίες όπερες του κλασικισμού, που γράφτηκαν στα τέλη του 18ου αιώνα, στηρίζεται στον τρόπο που η Ιφιγένεια μετατρέπεται από θύμα στην αυλίδα σε δίμιο στην ταυρίδα, στο πώς μια κοινωνία χάνει την ανθρωπιά της λόγω του πολέμου και του ατέρμονου κύκλου της βίας.
First of all, it's mentality of society before the war and mentality of society after the war. War start to be most important basement of this story, but we will not be able to see war on the stage. War will happen after Olit and before Torit, in the break. In life of Iphigenie, it's supposed to be around 15 years. And we will see how society is preparing themselves, preparing their mind before the war, how they addict to get war in their life, how they start to be brainwashed, how they start to lose feeling of reality, how they start to be obsessed, and how they lost understanding what will be tomorrow, after tomorrow, and in the future. They start to be, let's say, blind. And after that, we will see result, catastrophe, not only material catastrophe, destroying cities, destroying walls, destroying houses, destroying life, but mental disaster, because people is mentally completely damaged. For them, start to be only one idea to survive somehow. And only Iphigenie survived, but it's really miserable existing. And we will see how war broke, how supposed to say, spinal cord of the people, in metaphoric way. This is first. And second, her life. It's also connection with situation with the war, but we will see how she was a victim in first part, in Olit, victim of society, because she's victim of his idea of sacrifice, like this. And in second part, what's happened with her in this big gap? He started to make accusation, execution herself. She started to be executor. And we will see what's changed inside of her and how she reflect about the past all the time. Past is coming to her life like puzzle of ghosts all the time from people who already died.
Today we also experience violence around us. War is next to us in Middle East and also in Ukraine. What is your approach?
It's direct comment about situation now, because our world is not the same like 5 years ago. Our world is so vulnerable and fragile, and personally I can't see future. I don't know what's happened tomorrow, after tomorrow, next year. We are not defense, all of us, and we don't know how crazy will be world in few hours. And also total dehumanization of everything. I don't know what should I say about the war more than written in You Repeat or Racine and Gluck. I didn't want to put direct and superficial placative references between opera and situation in Ukraine or Middle East or something like this, because it will be little bit flat. Production it's a little bit, how supposed to say, existential reflection. It's not just, you know, to give audience something what will be immediately recognizable. I think it's not our job.
Opera has a social importance in our world, a significant social role.
For me, it's not entertainment at all, because for me it's deep emotional reflection and emotional hit, emotional punch, let's say like this, to my face. And sometimes opera make me sometimes deep suffering, deep empathy. And I think this is important, what opera gave me, you know, in my life. And I would like to stage and to organize production for possibilities to give audience the same feelings. But opera will not be able to give audience clear answer on our questions, because nobody will give us simple answers. You know, answers could be complicated, and we don't have answers, but we able to establish questions and to have a lot of empathy to situation. That's it.
You left Russia some years ago. Do you miss your country?
I miss my country, yes, I have to say, because I grew up there, I was born there, and now I'm 54. It's the longest part of my life in the past. And now I try to tune something to in my life, to teach, to live in other circumstances. It's not, how possible to say, it's not so easy, but we will see how situation will develop. Sometimes I'm remembering a lot about my life, because I'm deeply connected with my lovely things, with my places, with my streets, with my squares, with my, you know, with people. Maybe some people already died, but reflection about the past is an important component of my life. I can't just to overstep and to erase everything. It's difficult, yeah. But now situation is not easy, I have to say.
Many opera lovers, many opera fans don't like contemporary or modern staging in opera. What's your take on that?
I have to say only one thing. I'm not doing just experiments. I try to find the shape, stage shape for the piece, what will help us to feel this piece even more sharper and to give audience emotional hit, you know, to galvanize audience. I don't want to shock. I'm not so radical. I would like to find something, to find some kind of key, to find some kind of theater language, to bring in the piece some kind of feeling of truth. Also to touch important actual topics, what's really important for us today. Because, you know, I have to say, with all my love to opera, to music, to voices, to stories, to librettis, I understand today between audience and opera stage, big wall. I'm fighting for that, to open just a little door in these walls. This is my duty.
So what do you like more in opera?
I like emotional trembling. I love empathy. I love to cry. I love to have a huge emotional crescendo. How supposed to say? I love to be touched. I love to be hurt. I love to be detonate. I would like to be connected with music world. Sometimes, because I'm working in the opera, sometimes I'm so exhausted from opera, and I'm thinking maybe it's enough. Probably it's already clear for me, everything. I have to stop. It's already in the past. It will not bring me anything new. It's superficial. It's business. It's just job. You know, why I have to have passion? You know, I don't have any passion to this world anymore. Another Parsifal, another Wozzeck, another Don Carlo, another, you know, Barbieri, you know, enough. But suddenly, unexpected, meeting with a lot of important emotions. And then I start to be addicted again. And I don't know, maybe it will continue like this, bit up and down, between my tardiness and my passion. I don't know.
Το δίπτυχο της όπερας Ιφιγένεια Αυλίδι και η Ιφιγένεια Ταύροις παρουσιάζεται στην Εθνική Λυρική Σκηνή στο Κέντρο Πολιτισμού Ίδρυμα Ταύρος από τις 10 Οκτωβρίου και για 7 παραστάσεις. Στο ρόλο της Ιφιγένειας η σπουδαία Αμερικανίδα σοπράνο Κορίν Βίντερς.